Using first principles, we have to find out the derivative of fx equals to sin x. So what is f dash x? This is basically limit of h tends to 0 f of x plus h minus fx divided by h. What is f of x plus h? Sin of x plus h. What is fx? Sin of x. So f dash x, which is equal to limit of h tends to 0, f of x plus h, you can write sin of x plus h minus sin of x divided by h, which is limit of h tends to 0. Now this is sin a minus sin b. So the formula is 2 cos of a plus b by 2 cos of a plus b, x plus h plus x by 2 into sin of a minus b by 2, which is x plus h minus x by 2 divided by h. So what you will have is limit of h tends to 0. This will become what? 2 cos of x plus x is 2x, 2x plus h by 2, 2 cos of 2x plus h by 2, and this will become what? Sin x and x will get cancelled out here, and what will you have is sin of h by 2 divided by h. All this divided by h. So what you can do is that you can write this as, now 2 will come out of the limit of h tends to 0. This will become cos of 2x plus h by 2, and this is the limit here, limit of h tends to 0, sin of h by 2 divided by h. So in order to use that limit formula, which is limit of x tends to 0, sin of x over x should be equal to 1. Here you have sin of h by 2 by h. So in order to make this as equal to h by 2, you'll have to multiply and divide by 1 by 2. So it is 1 by 2 here, and you will multiply 1 by 2 here. Okay, now what we'll have is, this is 1. Okay, wherever h is, you will put it equal to 0. So what is left out is just cos of 2x by 2, which is just cos of x. So you have 1 into cos of x, because this h is equal to 0 now, and this sin of h by 2 by h by 2 when limit of h tends to 0 is equal to 1. So the answer is that when fx is equal to sin x, f dash x equals to cos x. Okay, now let us look at the other side, which is, supposedly if you have fx equal to cos x, then how will you do? F dash x is given as limit of h tends to 0, f of x plus h minus f of x divided by h, which is limit of h tends to 0. In place of f of x plus h, you can write cos of x plus h minus, you can write this as cos of x divided by h. So cos a minus cos b, what is the formula? Cos a minus cos b's formula is, I'll just write it here properly, limit of h tends to 0. Cos a minus cos b would be minus 2 sin of x plus h plus x, which is 2x plus h by 2, into sin of x plus h minus x, which is h by 2 divided by h. Clear? So what you will have is, you can write this minus 2 here into limit of h tends to 0 sine of 2x plus h by 2 into limit of h tends to 0 sine of h by 2 divided by h. So in order to use the limit of x tends to 0, sine x by x equals to 1, we'll have to make these thetas equal. Here you have h by 2, here you have just h. So what you will do is that you will multiply, divide by 1 by 2, and you will have this here. So what you will have eventually is, this is minus 1. In place of h, now what you will write is, just wherever h is, you will write this 0 here. So what is left is sine of 2x by 2, which is just sine of x. This is minus 1 from here, and limit of h tends to 0 sine of h by 2 is just 1. So what you have is that f dash x is equal to minus sine x.